What is going on, everybody? Randy here with Nerds Templar. This is the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI League. This is set number 5 for the Yellow Division. 3-stock Dreamland, Season 1, Set 5. Spring themed, we got big and little mushrooms and we got bunny hoods. Today, in Set 5 for the Yellow, I should say first, after 4 sets for them, the Ice Climbers are the only 4-0. We also have Incineroar at 3-0, coming off his bye last set. Ridley, me Swordfighter, Robin, Wii Fit Trainer, and Sephiroth are 3-1. Isabelle is 2-1. Now rounds off our top 8. Ike, surprisingly 2-2, along with Richter, Pikachu, Olimar, Zero Suit Samus, and Joker. Zero Suit Samus also surprisingly good for her, surprisingly bad for Ike. Game & Watch, 1-2. Pokemon Trainer also surprisingly bad at 1-2. And we got the 1-3 Duck Hunt and Min Min, with an 0-4 Samus, Sonic, and Daisy. Today we got Joker taking on Robin, Pikachu, up against Olimar, Samus versus Sephiroth, Duck Hunt against Zero Suit Samus, Min Min against Pokemon Trainer, Daisy versus Mr. Game & Watch, Richter versus me Swordfighter, Ike is up against Incineroar, Wii Fit Trainer is up against Isabelle, and finally we got Ridley taking on the Ice Climbers. Sonic at 0-4 there on the bye. Let's get into it. Joker starting things off for us. I think he may have done before in the past. Yeah, he has. And he's taking on Robin. Robin, who I believe we're going with the female version because she is the one that has the yellow skin. So there it is, and I believe maybe Robin started things off. No, she has not. But Joker is at 2-2 now. Robin is also, no, Robin's actually, yes, 3-1. And in fact, the only loss that Robin has so far is to Incineroar, and one that was kind of close, although Incineroar was basically beating himself and then made a comeback. Robin did almost win that one. She's could almost be undefeated at the moment. But she started off defeating Pokemon Trainer, so that was pretty nice for her. And then she lost, that's when she, after that, lost to Incineroar. Came back to beat Sonic and Pikachu. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. It was a pretty strong win against Pikachu, if I'm not mistaken. Not that Pikachu did bad, but Joker, for him, 2-2. He's so far, he lost Incineroar as well. That can be, that's sort of understandable. We also had him beat Sonic just like Robin, so they have some similar matchups so far. And then his last two, so he was 1-1 at that point, and then he lost. Yeah, lost to Pikachu, where Robin defeated Pikachu, so very similar matchups. Wow. And finally, he lost to, no, he would have won his last match then, to Richter. Wow, yeah, that's a pretty big one. And he's the first one out this time. 93 on Robin at the moment. Nice strikes in there, oh boy. Robin better, Joker better watch out. Have to tell them apart, perhaps, for those of you who aren't as familiar with some of the new characters. Robin launched there by Joker. 103. Joker has 39 now on him. He was supersized back to normal. Did not quite get the knockout he needed. 44 on him. But he can stack up a little bit there on his second stock. And Robin 3-1, Joker 2-2. She does have the record lead. And does have the 2-stock lead after that nice knockout on Joker. Only about 50% or so on him there. And he still cannot knock Robin out. 127 on her first stock. Joker's already up at 33, 39 on his last. Robin still not launched, so close. Joker doesn't have much of a chance here, I would say. It's like Robin, oop, there it is finally at over 160. Joker just drifts right off the map. And that's it. That's that. Wow. All right. Robin wins, and a pretty easy one for her. That takes her to 4-1. Looking really good so far. Joker, not so much, 2-3. Beating Richter was nice for him, but it's about all that he's done so far. All right, interesting way to start. Pikachu is up next, taking on Olimar, and this is old school yellow division matchup here. Two 10-10s from last season. Both made the playoffs, both remained here in the yellow. Who's gonna win this time around? If you're curious, I will tell you. The last time around, it was Pikachu defeating Olimar both times. So Olimar perhaps looking for some vengeance. Not exactly sure how Pikachu ended up below him in the overall where I have things in the standings, so that's a pretty big mistake at the end of things there. Pikachu actually would have been 3rd place. Olimar would have been 4th. Would have changed who they played in the playoffs, in fact. I guess slightly. But anyway, you got Olimar at the moment. Keeping it close. Attempting to get his first win over Pikachu ever, probably. Yeah. 2-2 Pikachu. 2-2 Olimar. As we said, Pikachu beat Sonic and Joker. He's lost to Richter and Robin. Pikachu, tons of damage on him now. He's also tiny. Careful, 118 to 68. Olimar is big now. And there he goes. Olimar with the first knockout, 72 on him right now. He started off with a loss to Isabelle. Then he defeated Pokemon Trainer, which was another yellow division matchup, old school one. And then he lost to Incineroar. And then finally beat Sonic. Just like Pikachu. Just like everybody who's played Sonic so far. So already probably a pretty important one here. Maybe both both of them were 10-10 last season. Right now they're both 2-2. Could they remain around the same point, just like last time? Pikachu cannot quite get the knockout, but can he? Yes, maybe. Oh my, that up B for Olimar is just unbelievable. Save him from anything, unless he's launched. Pikachu not able to do that yet. 138 on him, 64 on Pikachu's second stock. He just ate a poison mushroom. Olimar with a really good chance here. Big lead, and also to pull ahead then, if you can win it. 3-2, and then a 2-3 Pikachu we would have. Pikachu sort of used to being in the lower part there, but most of the yellow division kind of in that lower than 500 point, other than Ike and eventually Pokemon Trainer last season. Lucario, in fact, was one that was above 500 for a bit until he started losing a lot, and then he was with the rest of them. That's when Pokemon Trainer kind of took his spot in second place. Pikachu losing his second stock before Olimar loses his first. There, finally, Pikachu able to do that with the Super Mushroom. Gets a poison to make him normal size again. Not good. Not good. We've got pretty convincing looking win here for Olimar. Again, his first one, Pikachu beat him both other times. Last season when we had Pokeballs raining from the sky instead of mushrooms. Have I think, an idea of what we're going to do for the next two potential seasons. The next one, which will be a little crazier, the one after that, which will be a little more benign like this, and with no problem, Olimar taking Pikachu out there that last stock. Yep. GG. Olimar doing a good job there. Looking pretty strong. He had some decent matches last season too. So, I don't know. We'll see how he does this time around. Again, that's the 3 and 2 Pikachu, the 2 and 3 Olimar. Samus, I'm sorry, the 2 and 3 Pikachu, 3 and 2 Olimar. Samus is next, taking on Sephiroth. We shall see how she does. Not going to be easy, probably. Samus is 0 and 4, still struggling there. Sephiroth is 3 and 1. Samus has lost to Richter, Ridley, the Mii Sword Fighter, and Ice Climbers. Having a tough time there. Explosions, mushrooms, she's big right now. Still taking damage from the 3 and 1 Sephiroth, who won his first match against Min. Might have lost his second. No, he won his second as well. No, he did lose his second, and that was to Wii Fit Trainer. Then came back after that to beat Daisy, and then to beat Duck Hunt, which was a little tougher there. So he does just have that one loss to Wii Fit Trainer, who's also 3 and 1 like him. Wii Fit Trainer, interestingly enough, losing, well, not interestingly, I guess, losing to the Ice Climbers, who's undefeated currently. So maybe bodes pretty well for her. But anyway, Samus bodes well for her at this moment, as she's, 67% now, but 101 on Sephiroth. He's trying to bring it back here. He just ate a poison mushroom, that will not help. Both still 3 stock. Nothing off yet, 85 to 101 here. Always gauge how quick someone's knocked out by how fast, how much time it takes between, I guess, like when I start giving the previous matchups. Someone's knocked out while I'm still trying to give you a rundown of the previous matchups. It was very fast. So a relatively long one here then, in that case. Bad for Samus, because she had the lead. She's lost it now. Sephiroth bringing it back to both of them over 100. And now has the percent advantage with those evil purple fires around Samus there. Not knocking her out there. 160 though. There, finally Samus does get her. I'm sorry. Sephiroth does get her. It took a while, surprisingly. I just expected Sephiroth to have bigger hits than that, I suppose. He's at 128. Samus can easily bring this one back. She needs a big hit of her own. Just one. Sephiroth, not the largest of characters, so. Some mushroom up there. Was that? Oh, it's off the other side. That was a good one, I believe. Of course, I haven't mentioned it for a while, but you can tell, of course. I don't know if you guys, for those of you who play, probably do know that was a poison mushroom. The darker ones are poison. The normal colored, lighter looking normal colored ones are the big mushrooms. The AI do not seem to be able to tell, even though they are CPU level 9. And they are not that great, are they? They can make some decent plays sometimes, but I think really the two interests I believe there are in this series are threefold. One, the goofiness of the fighters. Two, the longevity of it, and the amount of content there is just in general. That there's so much to get through. You can really binge it for a while. And thirdly, for those of you who enjoy, oh no, that is insane. Sephiroth got knocked out and then immediately falls off the map. And it's 1-1 stock left, tied up at 0% all of a sudden. What? And then he just did it again. Samus wins. What? What? Sephiroth? I can't believe it. That was incredibly bad. Okay. When I meant goofiness of the fighters, I didn't mean something like that. That was just, wow. That was really bad. I don't think I've ever seen Sonic. That comes close to as bad as Sonic plays from last season, some of them. Man, that was horrible, Sephiroth. Samus gets her first win, 1-4. And that means Sephiroth is 3-2. That is no good. No good at all. Duck Hunt. Next. Taking on the other one, Zero Suit Samus. She's actually faring better than the other one and much better than last season. Than she did last season. 5-5. Right now she's 2-2. Duck Hunt. 1-3, surprisingly, in my opinion, surprisingly, because he looked very strong to begin against Ridley, and then after that, though, he lost to me Sword Fighter, who's good, and he lost to Ice Climbers, who's good, and then he lost to Sephiroth, who I don't even know now, because I mean he's good if he doesn't just hop off the side of the stage, I suppose, but he did it twice, and so he lost. That was just insane, just insane. And then Zero Suit Samus, she started off with a loss as we predicted, she probably predicted she would have. It was against Ike, so that also made it difficult. And then she was a winner against Min Min. And then lost again to Wii Fit Trainer, again understandable. And then came back with another win, last set, against Daisy. So she beat two, well, Min Min's 1-3 now, Daisy's 0-4. So those are the two she beat. Interesting. Duck Hunt 65, Zero Suit Samus 96%. And if you're hanging on to the edge of your seat, wondering what that last of the three things is that I think are the good things about this series, is for those of you who like things like sports and esports and like records and stats and stuff, that's what we got here, guys. We got a whole league. This is the definitive Super Smash Bros. AI League. There's no other. This is the one. If anyone else does it, they're copying. So if you want to know how the AI stand up against each other, or how a character's AI plays in general, you needn't go anywhere but here. And we've got so much content for you, as I already mentioned. And it is fun because these characters are goofy. They are so goofy sometimes. And it can be quite interesting as well. Right now we got a sort of a tie. Zero Suit Samus doing tons of damage right now, though. 2 stock each. 94, 102 on Duck Hunt. Is the 2-2 Samus actually going to take out the 1-3 Duck Hunt? Are their records more telling than we may have thought? Again, it's hard. Zero Suit Samus 5-15 last season. Duck Hunt new to the league, but again, he looks strong and he's played against some tough opponents. Launched again, 120, 133, 75 on Zero Suit Samus. Slowly, slightly losing the advantage she had with that over 100% dog-duck combo. Right now she's at 96, and she is launched, and Duck Hunt taken back the lead. Ooh, Poison Mushroom falls. They were above it, and then they fell onto it as it was dropping down. That was unfortunate. Ooh, Zero Suit Samus taking him out of the map, off the top of the, out of the top of the stage there. That was, who knows what happened up there. But it's 1-1, basically all tied up. Anyone's match here. Kinda thought this may go this way, being that Zero Suit Samus is 2-2 surprisingly. That's the whole thing, just like the blue division. That we saw last time with the tough opponents from green moving into there. It means that the blue that stayed in the division at the bottom from last season could end up at the very bottom of the division this season, depending on how well the green ones that moved can do in their new division, and then also how the new ones to the league can also do. If they're all better, then man, yeah, that means that the ones that were maybe ranked 4 or 5 last season could be at the very bottom of the league, or bottom of the division and league, perhaps. Everyone only playing once in their one time, every fighter in their respective divisions, and no other matches until the postseason. Yeah, it's going to be 21 sets, 20 matches for each, 21 fighters in each division, 20 matches each to get through all of them. One bye. overall. And right now it's neck and neck 74 to 86 with this last stock. Crazy. But here again, Samus moving divisions. You never know what she'll do in the new division here. Oh man, 108 to 100. Crazy. Nobody really has the offensive advantage except now Zero Suit Samus with the Super Mushroom. That will do it. I mean, it'll give her the advantage at least, but Duck Hunt actually has the momentum here until now. Zero Suit Samus coming back strong underneath Duck Hunt, who's on that platform. Dangerous place to be, and that Electro Whip takes him out. Wow. Tough fought bout, 5 minutes on the dot. On the dog. Zero Suit Samus is 3-2. Duck Hunt is 1-4. Wow. Didn't see that coming. Really, again, didn't see either of those things coming. But, of course, Duck Hunt, new to the league, we don't really know exactly how he's going to do. This is match number 5, that halfway middle point. 2 matches, of course, in the middle of 10. We got Min Min. And this one could be interesting, as we also have Pokemon Trainer, who needs some wins. Min Min also, of course, needs some wins. She's at 1-3 now. Trainer's at 1-2. He's at his bye. In fact, came out of the bye with a win against Ike. So that was pretty huge. Losing their first 2 matches, of course, then to Robin and Olimar. Not great. Min Min lost her first 3. She lost to Sephiroth, she lost to Zero Suit Samus, and she lost to Mr. Game & Watch. But then she beat Isabelle, which was surprising, knocking Isabelle to 2-1. Right now close, but Pokemon Trainer slight percent advantage. Again, had there by one of those that is mashed behind, if you will, at the moment. But we are slowly approaching the halfway point here, which means we'll have half that have a bye and half that don't, and then it'll be... most people will be like half a game behind the next person. Hopefully. Hopefully. It'll start spreading out everybody in the division, and everyone will start having matches against one another. And Min Min just got the first knockout. Crazy here. Is she going to pick up her second win? So they both just had their first win last set. Min Min, however, did not have her bye. That's the only difference, really. And lost that match that she has different. But this changes a lot of things here. If she wins this, that's huge. 2-3, definitely not a bad place to be. Pokemon Trainer moves to 2-2. That's just you know, another day at the office, I suppose, for them. Just work their way right back into that top spot. Two losses is no big deal. Neither is 3. Neither, especially if you can go 2-3. Now that's 2-3 certainly okay at this point. You want to, again, as we mentioned last season, through the first half, you want to shoot for that 10-10 point. Shoot for that 500 mark, and right now, Charizard, Pokemon Trainer, just able to knock Min Min out finally, and they're already at 123 on their second stock. So, unbelievably, Min Min is perhaps about to take out Pokemon Trainer. And that's, again, interesting. So where do we have the 4 from the Yellow Division last season? The best one right now is Ike at 2-2. We have Pikachu at 2-2. Trainer's 1-2, and who's the other one? Olimar at 2-2 as well. Yeah. So, right, where is he? Yeah, 3 of them at 2-2, and 1 of them at 1-2. That's where we're gonna end up. And they lost their second stock easily enough. Ooh, but they just took Min Min out fast, and they almost tied it back up here. A big chance here, a big shot to come back in this one for the Pokemon Trainer. Or will they just fall? Oh, yeah, they will just fall. Hitting that Charizard, hitting his head off the bottom of the map, and he will just fall. And Min with another win. That makes win-win for her in a row. Pokemon Trainer, I can't believe it, is 1-3 now. Will they be able to work their way back up in the division? I don't know. I don't know. It's starting to look pretty bad for them. As we move on to the other match of our halfway point here, match number 6. Also the end of our low matches. We got Daisy, and we got that Mr. Game & Watch. Also, believe this is, yes, the last of our undefeated, the last of our defeateds to play in Daisy 0-4. The Game & Watch, again, just like Pokemon Trainer, not faring much better, had the bye, but is 1-2, only one win. But the one win he had was against Min, and that was his second match, yeah, in set 3. He had the bye, then he came into the league, into the season properly in set 2, and lost to Ike. Beat Min, and then lost to Wii Fit Trainer. So again, he's had some tough ones. I think he came pretty close with Wii Fit Trainer there in the last one. Daisy has had some close ones, but she's struggled. Me Sword Fighter, tough opponent there. Ice Climbers, tough opponent there. Sephiroth, tough opponent. And Zero Suit Samus, I don't know. Maybe tough. It's hard to say. Daisy, supposedly an echo of Peach, but Peach is also struggling this season, even though she was 13-7 last season, top of the Red Division. Red Division, all kinds of different, just like the yellow, just like the blue. The green is really the one where the old fighters are doing the best, I think, right? Really the only one where the old fighters from the division are still doing well. In the blue, we have the old green division fighters that moved to the blue are doing well. And here we have just basically new fighters, just basically a bunch of new fighters, and then Ice Climbers from the blue, who's loving it here. But again, who knows? We could see Zero Suit Samus now at 3-2, also loving it in her new division. Surprisingly, who knows? You think Samus would, being that she was actually better last season. But hey, it's all about matchups too. Right now, matchups, Game & Watch has the first knockout on Daisy. He was starting to stack up some percent. She stacked up a bunch of percent on him there after coming back over 100%. Knocked him out. Super Mushrooms help. Back to even here. 2 stock each. Close one. And again, might end up being pretty important. And Daisy with a huge lead now all of a sudden, 25-100. Is Game & Watch going to drop another match? Is Game & Watch going to drop a match to the 0-4 Daisy? Not the one you want to lose to. Want to only be really losing to the ones above you, way above you. And I guess if you have to lose, maybe to somebody way below you, but it's too early to tell. Yeah, obviously, at this point, you need to win. You just need to win, period. Daisy needs to just win, period, with 0-4 at 0-4 right now. If you go 0-5, I don't think you have any shot at all anymore. I mean, you still do technically to make the playoffs, but you've already lost your first 5 of 5 matches. That is bad. That's not easy to come back from. But she does get that second knockout, and it's looking like she may just be able to go 1-4 here. Maybe. Knock Game & Watch to 1-3. Meet right to the face as she's trying to get back on. Game & Watch is small now. Is this the end? Daisy with an extra life up right now. Again, doesn't have much problem. She's got the Super Mushroom too. One clean hit, 86 on Game & Watch. Oh, nope, not there. 96, 117 on Daisy's second, and Game & Watch still can't get it. Needs it like now if he wants any chance himself. Oh, he missed at first the poison mushroom, then went back and grabbed it. So, oh man, he was just floating down there for Daisy to knock him out, but doesn't. She doesn't do it. He gets the counter instead of her. Still though, 149 to 98. There it is. He's out of here. Daisy gets her first win. 1-4. Again, 1-3 Game & Watch. Neither of them are doing well. But at least Daisy has a win. That's something, right? I guess. I wouldn't really count on either of them making the playoffs, however. Game & Watch was 8-12 last season. He almost made it. Alright, though, we're into our last 4. And then we begin that with Richter here. Struggling more than his counterpart Simon in his division, the red division. Against me, Swordfighter. Yeah, we heard you the first time. 2-2 Richter. 3-1 me, Swordfighter.
2, 1, go!
He beat Daisy. He beat Duck Hunt. He beat Samus. And then he lost to Ridley in a tough one last set at the end. Showing that Ridley's got some skill, also 3-1. In fact, put him at number 3 in the division after that. The top of the 3-1s. He's Swordfighter number 4. Got Richter again. He's, I'm pretty sure Simon is undefeated still. Wrong about that. Yeah, he's 4-0. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, so Simon did have a bye. There's nobody that's 5-0 in the red division. Interestingly enough. Yeah, knockout there for me, Swordfighter. I don't know. Maybe this division is just tougher than the red. That's very possible. Tougher opponents for Richter to take on than Simon. But his 2-2, yeah, he started off with a win against Samus, and then he beat Pikachu, so he was looking good to begin things, and then he lost against Ridley. Again, Ridley looking pretty strong, beating both of these guys, and he also lost a Joker last match, so that was interesting, and that Joker was 1-2 at the time. He's now he's now 2-3, that is. Will Richter end up in the same spot? More matches played, the more everything flushes itself out. Blue division fleshing itself out faster than it seems in the other two so far. We'll see how this one does after 5 sets. Swordfighter does get the second knockout as well. So he's doing very well for himself here. Richter, I don't know. Just not looking good. Not looking nearly as good as Simon. It has to just be the matchups. And that's why we're going to keep the divisions pretty fluid every season. The middle of the pack every season will move divisions, give them a chance to dominate, to start dominating a new division. And the bottom will stay as well as the tops. Tops will be allowed to continue to dominate in their respective divisions. The bottoms will have to work their way out into the middle to get out of the divisions they're not doing well in. Just as we see like Zero Suit Samus, Ice Climbers, even Meta Knight and Snake doing well for themselves, going from the green to the blue. A lot can change with just a swap of a division. Apparently, as we're seeing here. Ooh, Richter cannot make it back to the map. Bad up B for them. There it is. Me Swordfighter taking that one quite easily over Richter. Was that flawless? No, yeah, they did get the one knockout. They stacked up quite a bit of percent, so not surprising. But still, Swordfighter easily defeating Richter, who's now 2-3. Swordfighter 4-1. Nice commanding record there. I believe he's also the best of the Miis right now, all in different divisions. This time up, we've got Ike, one of the best from last season, as I always mention. He's taking on Incineroar, though. The 3-0, one of the two undefeateds in this division right now. So definitely not easy, but he's 2-2, and he's had some tough opponents himself. He's had to fight Zero Suit Samus, he beat to begin Ike, as well as Game & Watch. Those were his first two, and then he lost to Isabelle. That was a bad way to start his losing streak, which then was Isabelle and then Pokemon Trainer, and now he's 2-2. Incineroar just had his bye, but before that he won his first 3 matches. Oh man, but he had a poison mushroom and Ike took full advantage of that. Now he's got a super mushroom though, Incineroar. Let's see if he can come back with it. Use its power and his own combined. Almost does it, but not quite. He looked like he was definitely trying. Oh man, is he gonna end up good? Back on 69 on Ike's first right now. Incineroar now up to 30. And poisoned again. Oh, he is lucky he blocked that sword strike. Now Ike is huge. Incineroar back to normal size, but still Ike in a big mushroom. Not good. Incineroar is so lucky. Oh no! He is so lucky he's not tiny. And Ike is just destroying. Oh my. It's like 3. And then the counter comes in and finishes it. Ike dominating this match against an Incineroar who beat Joker, who beat Robin, and who beat Olimar. So maybe they weren't the best matchups. Who knows? Who knows? He's looked really good in all of them. But right now he is getting just destroyed by Ike, and it's mostly because of these mushrooms, but not all because of it. There he gets a hit in for himself, but he still needs knockouts, which are not coming, and I don't think he's got a shot anymore. Not against somebody like Ike. He needs Ike to like fall off the map a time or two here. Gets 1 knockout, 27 on his last stock here. Can he make an epic comeback like he did against Robin? This is not Robin he's up against, though. This is number 2 from last season, who was number 1 throughout the entire season, the longest undefeated last season. Maybe even will remain the longest undefeated after both seasons. We'll have that remains to be seen, of course. I think he was like 9-0 or something, at least. Oh, yep, nope. Incineroar is able to make it back. He's not too bad at popping back to the map if in the right position. Ike is tiny, and this is maybe what Incineroar needs. No, it's not going to be enough. That's another tiny mushroom for Ike, though, right there. He blocks that kick that could have done him in. He's only actually at 35, now 48. 96 on Incineroar. Doesn't quite connect with the Irish Whip, though, unfortunately. Something happened there. There it is. Still can't quite get the damage done, though. Or the launch that he needs. Oh, no. Poison Mushroom, 100% Incineroar. Ike is 81 on his second stock. Is this it? Yes. Ike comes sweeping in with that blade and defeats Incineroar for good. Wow. Again, what a match. Ike proving that he deserves to remain in the top still in the discussion for the yellow division here. Incineroar drops to 3-1. Ike 3-2. Oh boy. What? 2,373 launch speed. Are you kidding me? That has to be the record. That is ridiculously fast. I mean, to have one over 2,000 is just crazy, but 2,300 some? He got launched, to say the least. We got 2 matches left. It's Wii Fit Trainer. I did not think that Wii Fit Trainer would do as well as she is, but hey, what do I know? And she's up against Isabelle, who I also didn't think would do as well as she's doing. Isabelle is a bell right here. She's 2-1. Wii Fit Trainer 3-1. Pretty important matchup for both of them in that top 8 spot right now. Still top 8 spots. Isabelle is in fact number 8. Wii Fit Trainer arbitrarily sort of number 6, but only sort of. Wii Fit Trainer with that one loss, it was to When somebody... Yeah, Ice Climbers, the undefeated, that's right. So, it's actually pretty good for her. I mean, taking another win here, who knows where you end up. Most of the arbitrariness comes because there's so many at such a rank, such a record is like 3-1 or whatever, 2-2, that some of them beat some of them, you know, so one beat one beat another, and then that one beat the other one, so no one really can move anywhere above anyone. So until more of them play each other, we will have a lot of that. But some of them actually mean something. The exact places some are in their divisions, rank-wise, through tiebreakers. Anyway, Wii Fit Trainer is actually struggling right now. Again, hard to say. Both of them only have one loss. Isabelle has the bye. And has the first knockout. Only 58 right now on her. Not great for Wii Fit Trainer. See if she can make some kind of comeback here. Other than that loss she started with to the Ice Climbers, she came back strong against Sephiroth, Zero Suit Samus, and Mr. Game & Watch. Isabelle, I believe, won her first match, yeah, against Olimar, in fact. And then she had her bye. And then she won again against Ike, which was huge. And she lost to Min Min, which was also huge and very curious. So yeah, still not positive where she'll end up. You beat Ike and then you lose to Min Min. I don't know. Right now, doing extremely well against Wii Fit Trainer. So what does that mean then? I mean Min Min's actually good or what? Wii Fit Trainer knocked out time number 2. 119 on Isabelle's first. Crazy. The Poison Mushroom puts her back to normal size for Wii Fit Trainer's sake, but still. She is struggling. 23, 28 on her last stock already. Oh, she's hooked again by the... Now Super Mushroom for Isabelle. Oh, and a Poison Mushroom for Wii Fit Trainer. She just slowly falls back down the map. Isabelle can't even hit her. Ooh, spike serve right to the head. Those hurt. Wii Fit Trainer gets the first knockout at least. Go flawless this time. 51 on Wii Fit Trainer's last. Isabelle's got a whole stock and just took her first hit on her second. Crazy. So yeah, that's going to be Isabelle taking a much higher spot in the division and dropping the Wii Fit Trainer here quite a bit. Sticking with one loss, that Isabelle. And it wasn't for losing to Min Min, she'd be undefeated still. Crazy. I don't know how she lost to Min Min. Oh, she's tiny. Wait a second. Oh, I don't know what that was. Some kind of bomb. Wii Fit Trainer exploding, taking some damage. It was. She can plant those tree bomb things, can't she? Isabelle. There it is. Yeah. That one was just a launcher. Speaking of launching, that net doesn't even grab her in the net. She just uses the net to launch Wii Fit Trainer. And that is the smiling 3-1 now, Isabelle. In the unhappy... Oops, sorry. Thought I had another page there. In the unhappy Wii Fit Trainer, who is now 1-3, we move to our final match. Ridley this. Versus the Ice Climbers. Yes, that's right. This is going to be an important one here for sure. Ridley is number 3 in the division, 3-1, the top of them. Ice Climbers, the only other undefeated other than Incineroar, who just fell to Ike. Will the Ice Climbers remain the only undefeated in the division, and even without having their bye yet? Or will Ridley knock him out of there? And in fact, if he did so, he would be number 1. So this, my friends, is a bout for number 1 in the division. It may only be set 5, but still, it's important, right? It means something. And again, nobody would be undefeated anymore here. We would still have some lossless in. Well, really, it would just be Sonic, who's on bye right now, who hasn't won yet in this division. And Ridley has a first knockout lead, although he's at 118 right now %. Ice Climbers can certainly bring this one right back. Poison Mushroom on Ridley, they will. That mallet comes in fast. And now we're all tied up again. This has got to be a good one. I am sure that both of these fighters are gonna. I wouldn't doubt if both of these end up in the top 8. They're definitely both, I would say, making the playoffs, with 13 going to the playoffs. Oh, Ridley falls off the map. Don't know what happened there, but that's not good for him. 91 on the Ice Climbers. Again, he can bring it back now, just like the Ice Climbers did. Just needs a big hit. Easier for him to get one of those big hits on a smaller opponent. 98, 40 though. 48 on Ridley's last stock. 69 after that freeze. Ice Climbers coming in strong now. Another big mallet with the super mushroom. Are they going to finish it right here? Oh no, Ridley. Oh, so close. Nope, he can't get it. He got the secondary climber, but not the main one. 124 on them, and still Ridley 111, almost launched by just the one Ice Climber. Oh, no, he is going to play his mushroom now. Maybe Ridley can get him now. Maybe not. Super mushroom for Ridley? Yes. That might also help. Maybe. There it is. Okay, all right. He's at 114. Does he have a chance? Yes. Is he going to win? Probably not. I can't believe it. The Ice Climber is coming in really strong here in this one. Showing Ridley who's boss. Showing everybody who's boss. Saying, hey, this is how tough Blue Division was last season. Let me show ya. Let me show you a little bit of the Blue Division hospitality. But now they're thinking to themselves at this point, what Blue Division? We're Yellow Division, man. This is our division right here. 5-0 Ice Climbers. Only undefeateds left, and they have yet to even have their bye. Looking really good. All right, so that is that. After all that craziness, Ridley now 3-2. We had Robin again beating Joker, Olimar beating Pikachu, Samus defeating Sephiroth, Zero Suit Samus defeating Duck Hunt, Min taking out Pokemon Trainer, and Daisy taking out Mr. Game & Watch. Me Swordfighter defeated Richter, Ike defeated Incineroar, Isabelle beat Wii Fit Trainer, and Climbers beat Ridley. Sonic on that bye. What do we got now after 5? Ice Climbers, as we said, only undefeated now, 5-0. We only have 2 4-1s, me Swordfighter and Robin, now number 2 and 3. And we've got Incineroar and Isabelle, 3-1s. Ridley, Wii Fit Trainer, Sephiroth, Ike, Olimar, and Zero Suit Samus, all 3-2 right now. Our 2 and 3s, like we were mentioning, can't really move around Richter, Pikachu, and Joker, all 2 and 3s, because Richter beat Pikachu, Pikachu beat Joker, and Joker beat Richter, so they all just kind of stay where they're at. Min also 2 and 3 below them, just had her second win. They're the 4 2 and 3s, they round out that top 15. And then our bottom 6 is Mr. Game & Watch and Pokemon Trainer at 1 and 3. And we got Duck Hunt, Samus, and Daisy at 1 and 4. And Sonic down there at the bottom, 0 and 4. Next up, we're going to see the Red Division. Starting off set 6 for us. We've got Simon taking on the Brawler. Ryu up against Hero. Kirby against Terry. Young Link versus Zelda. Jigglypuff versus Greninja. Lucario against Peach. Dr. Mario versus Mario. Yoshi up against Byleth. Pit versus King K Rool. And finally, Pyra and Mithra taking on Donkey Kong. Marth has a bye for them. And for these guys next up, some of these matches were tough to decide where exactly I was going to put them. But what we got for next time, we got the 3 and 2 Olimar taking on the 2 and 3 Joker to begin things. We got the 1 and 3 Trainer taking on the 3 and 2 Wii Fit Trainer. So Trainer versus Trainer finally comes up in set 6 there. Zero Suit Samus versus Samus. So Samus versus Samus as well. That's the 3 and 2 Zero Suit versus the 1 and 4 regular Samus. Isabelle at 3 and 1 taking on the 1 and 4 Daisy, and then Ike at 3 and 2 taking on the 0 and 4 Sonic. We have finally getting the bad, quote unquote, bad matches, the Game & Watch 1 and 3 versus the Duck Hunt 1 and 4. And our best 4 there that we could come up with, Incineroar at 3 and 1 is taking on the 2 and 3 Min. Robin at 4 and 1 is taking on the 2 and 3 Richter. And then Sephiroth at 3 and 2 is up against the 3 and 2 Ridley. That should be a great one. And even better, those 5 and 0 Ice Climbers are taking on now the 4 and 1 Mii Sword Fighter, the second place in the division. We got number 1 versus number 2. Almost again here. Crazy. Pikachu there at 2 and 3 is on a bye. That is set number 6 for you. That'll be happening next week, of course. Actually, I take that back. That will actually be happening Saturday. This Saturday will be the last stream of the week, or the last video of the week for us for this. Hope to catch you in that and all the other ones to come. Every day but Sunday, these release every day but Sunday. We also do our Shorts League, so check that out as well. Check out all the streams we do on channel, Tuesday through Saturday, basically all in the morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, except for Friday in the evenings at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Those are Pokemon Collection streams, TCG Collection on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, but on Wednesday and Saturday, we play some Pokemon video games, Scarlet version right now. So check out the channel, like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell so you know whenever we go live and when we drop these videos. Be sure to comment who you think is going to win the next matchups. Let me know. Make your predictions. I will award points for those who can predict correctly. Join the Discord. Check out all the links in the description below. I'm Randy with Nerds Templar. That's all we got for now. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI League. Peace out, y'all.